Yeah, and you say like motherfuckers matured to a point where it's like that shit don't really bother motherfuckers. Nah, I had seen like rest in peace LA because it was his birthday was yesterday or it was the day before yesterday. It was
Day
yesterday.
before.
Day before yesterday. Okay, so I had saw Truth Teller. He had shared Priboi story where he was like everybody was showing him love. Then Priboi he was like just then he had a negative post he had put out there or whatever. And basically I wanted to ask, like, with that type of shit, like, do you feel like, cause you don't be really dissing people, and I was asking that too when I did a vlog. Them, I was asking them like, y'all be like really just y'all don't sneak this and that, y'all be just going crazy. So it's like, but it's other people that do that too. I ain't gonna put it only on them, but some people don't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. What you think the difference is? Like, is that pain that they probably just hold on to from whatever they going through? Like, you ain't been to therapy enough. Like, what make you just feel like you know what I'm saying? Or have you been to therapy? I don't know.
I did go to therapy, but it just come with growth, bro. It come over time, and some don't grow. You know what I'm saying? Some I know older than me that still diss niggas, bro. But certain just come with growth. With a lot of shit, bro, I be feeling like certain just gotta grow up, and that be what it be, folks. And some don't never grow up, folks, and they meet their demise because of that. They ain't let their brain form, or they ain't take the signs, and so that's why you see certain niggas get older, they still going to jail and catching pipe cases. So, but with me, bro, when I was in prison, folk, I was used to hang around a lot because I was in a medium max joint. Even though I ain't have a lot of time, I think they just put me in that type of prison because of who I was. You know what I'm saying? So they put me in like a high ass security. It was niggas that had pipe cases and shit. They was going to all minimums. You know what I'm saying? They was going to like dorms and like, like Danville and like that, bro. And they put me in Galesburg, bro, on BD. And like I was in my cell. You only come out, you get like an hour or two for like rec or like yard. Then you get like, you come out your cell 3 times a day so you can go like to chow. And then you come out for an hour twice to get on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So you in your cell like literally 18 hours a day. You probably,
probably more.
Yeah, probably longer than that. You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe going on lockdown.
Yeah, and then you did like, you been to Galesburg, you know how that. Like they'll put the whole joint on lockdown. You can't get no visits. They bringing the trays to your cell. You and that
weeks.
What on Lusty, and I done been a part of that, bro. They put that bitch on lockdown because of a whole nother house then did something. Like the whole prison, the whole compound on lockdown because 3 House had sent the deck up and y'all ain't had shit to do with that. But they lock everybody down, everybody except the workers on BD. The workers, the only motherfuckers still moving around. They got jobs and could go on a walk. Like that bitch be desert, folks.
I ain't gonna lie, I was in YN before too, bro. When I went to that jail, that kind of woke me up. I had saw a guy, like I said before, he was locked up since 1968. And when I met him, it was 2008. He never been home. You know what I'm saying?
Me too, bro. I swear to God, I had got to the joint, and you been down there, so you go to OR, folks. And then, like, while you in OR, they sending you to the school building because you gotta basically do like orientation. They introduce you to the joint, how older talk to you, and you gotta do your tab test, TABE test, whatever the fuck it's called. You gotta do your TABE test and all that. So they sending you to the school building from OR, folks. And if y'all don't know what OR is, basically like it's basically like the whole, folk. Like
it's receiving,
it's receiving, folk. Like you brand new into the joint, so they don't know where to house you yet. You're not in population, folk. You basically like in receiving. You brand new to the joint. They acclimating you, trying to figure out where they gonna place you at, like that. Yeah. So you
basically your gang affiliation, religion, this,
all that.
If you a homosexual, whatever,
test scores. Like they figuring all that out. So while you in orientation, they sending you to the school building to help figure out and gain this information. So we was going over there, folk, and I had to talk to me. And I swear to God, bro, I don't know if this was the same. It might have been on Steve, bro, because this had been locked up like literally like 50 something, them 60 years, bro. And this was in 2016. He had been gone since the 60s or some shit. He told me how he never rode a motherfucking car or the girl or none of that. He literally was caught some shit at like 15 years old and never got out of jail. You know what I'm saying? And that just woke me up like, damn, bro, like they really slamming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this really could happen on BD, and that kind of woke me up. And that's why I say the older is kind of, they contributed to my growth because I was in that type of joint with who got 30 years, 50 years, even young who had got 40 years, and you know they had did 10 in Menard or 15 in Menard. Now they down there doing some more time. Then they, you know, the closer you get to your thing,
the lower
out there, the lower your security risk can be. So it's going from max to medium max to minimum. You know what I'm saying? So they in Galesburg because they served some time in Menard, and now they got enough time they could be in Galesburg.
But they had to be doing good too.
Yeah, they had to be doing good too for, and in school and all that type of. You know, they on contracts and all that for, and it just was me seeing so much of that. I'm just understanding slowly but surely. Like if I don't wisen up, this could be me. You know what I'm saying? And them old they used to tell me they the reason I'm this, bro. The niggas used to tell me because I was a young nigga. I was 19 in prison, folks. So these little older niggas in there, they took a liking to me. Some of them came home the week I came home, or the time I came home from doing 25 years, caught bodies in the 90s, and we still holler at each other to this day. You know what I'm saying? But they was the ones telling me, like, look, bro, you don't talk about who ain't around to defend their own honor. They made it like to a young how I received it, it was like dissing. They got on my level with it. They basically put in my brain to make me understand, like, shorty, if you a real man, how you say you is, and you really stand on shit, you don't talk about who ain't around to defend themselves, nigga, fuck them. If they ain't around this bitch to say something back or diss somebody or respond to what you saying, nigga, dead or alive. And I took that. I'm like, you know what? I don't need to sneak this notice. So if they ain't alive and able to respond to me, they ain't even on my mind, on BD. And that's how I looked at it, bro. So I came home and I kept that. And I ain't let nobody take me off my path. When I came home, I never stopped dissing my homies, bro. That's how they always did. It's right there was somebody new, a new rapper come up, grow up in this shit, dissing my niggas. And it got to a point where I looked at it like that's what I doing to do. It ain't I'm doing this because I want y'all to stop dissing my homies or nothing. I'm doing this for my own moral reasons. You know what I'm saying? So I could never be tricked back into doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't gotta talk about niggas who ain't around to just say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? F them. If they already dead, they ain't even on my man. On BD. You know what I'm saying? And I took that, and that's how I stayed from and refrained from dissing ever again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people don't do it, but a lot of people do it. It's like, I'm like, damn, yeah. But it's like when people do that, do that truly make them a target? Sometimes, like anybody, I ain't saying just particular nobody. You know what I'm saying? Do that like make people more of a target when you like saying F my dead homies like
that? Yeah. I mean, especially if you saying about some YNs.
Yeah.
A little, because he got YN homies that's still out here, and they, like I said, they shorties. They gonna take that different. Yeah. Like them dissing it. To me, it don't faze me. But a 17-year-old, 16-year-old kid, bro, what they ready to bounce out yesterday about that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.